2023. Who were your parents? We know Bukola Saraki's wealthy father. Who was yours? Nigerians ask Bola Tinubu. If you want us to support you, tell us the source of your wealth. Hello, my wonderful people. This is the question raising serious buzzer all over the place. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is asked to come up and explain to Nigerians who his parents are. Lots of people are saying we don't even know who you are. We don't know. We don't understand anything about you. You just wake up one morning and we find you on the scene. We've never. I mean, all of a sudden, okay, you were a senator. From there, you became a governor. Is that all? The alpha beta thing and all that is going on. We need more clarification. Let's get all the details. The source of a former governor of Lagos State wealth, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, again has come under heavy scrutiny. A former presidential aide during the last administration, Bruno Mokri, pointed out that whereas Nigerians knew at least a little about the source of wealth of some politicians, such as Bukola Saraki, Uzo Kalu, no one can say for sure how Tinubu Ahmed made his wealth or his money. He noted that the former Senate President Saraki had a wealthy father, while Uzo Kalu may have become wealthy through his numerous businesses, which we all know, but wondered how the national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC accumulated his wealth. Bruno Mokri raised this in a video he shared on YouTube, where he tried to prove and provide some reasons Nigerians should reject Tinubu and everything he stands for come 2023. In his words, Bola Tinubu is flamboyantly wealthy. I cannot begin to mention to you. He is really wealthy. If it is someone like Uzo Kalu, you can point at his businesses. And if you can, and if you talk about someone like Bukola Saraki, you can say, okay, this was what he did before going into office. You can say his father was a wealthy fellow, he's a wealthy man. It was a multi-million naira and also in dollars. He has such and such assets. But if you talk about Bola Tinubu, who were his parents? How old is he really? We don't know anything about this man, you really know. What state is he really from? Okay, now, what did he what did he do and how did he make his money? From which of the businesses? How do you know that? All we know is that he worked in Mobi or even Chevron. So, where did all the money come from? On the day of election in 2019, we saw Bolivar coming out of Tinubu's house. And this is again the Money Laundering Act of the same 2011, which the administration said they were fighting, which says that any amount above 5 million must be transferred through the bank. So, what are Bolivans doing going in and out of a fellow Nigerian's home? We need to answer these questions. He needs to tell us the source before we can confidently believe in him and vote for him. So the question remains, and it keeps coming up again and again. Tinubu, what is your source of wealth? Who are your parents? Where did you hail from? How old really are you? How do we know that we can trust you? How do we know we can trust you? Are you the man for us? Because you are going around making consultation, you are meeting different people, you are trying to get everything possible, you are, meeting with everybody, every sector of government, however way, whoever you need to meet, you are meeting with them and you are asking for support. But how do we know that really, truly, sincerely speaking, this support you are deserving of it? Because we see that there is some shady things about you really not clear. So Nigerians are asking, guy, we don't have a problem with you. Yes, we don't have a single problem. If you want us to support you like you really want us to, according to Rumo Mokri, just carry us along. Yeah, Just take us through memory lane. Yeah, we know that you worked in Chevron or Mobi at some point. We've got no problem with that. Okay. Can you take us through memory lane? Like he was explaining that the former Senate President Bukola Saraki, we know of his, of his family's wealth and assets. The person of Uzo Kalu, we know that such an individual fellow. Uzo Kalu's got chains of businesses. An Igbo man. Igbo man no go sit down, fold down. Oh, Igbo man, that na the way God he bless them. They work with their hands. To a large extent, an average Igbo man is blessed with, getting the job done. I'm talking about businesses. An average Igbo man does not just will not just sit down and look at you. No, 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 no. He will do something. Even if it's sand, he will package it. He will repackage it and say, Una, you need to buy this sand. You don't understand. This sand is the real deal. If you get this sand, then you just began. If you have not gotten this sand, you don't know what you are talking about. In fact, life has not begun with you. This sand, you can actually use it for your funeral, and you don't know, sand is getting more expensive. It may be scarce. So the best thing for you to do now is to get this sand ready now that you have chance, and that's an Igbo man for you. And guess what? He will so sell it, he will not know when you will buy it. Somebody will see you on the way and say, what are you doing with sand? He say, it's IK that sold it to me. Really, what did he tell you? He said you need to buy it now that is on promo. Those things now. Just making fun of an Igbo man. But I mean, jokes apart, that is a gift. Okay, not everybody can convince another person to come on board and say, you know what, this is what we want to do. This is what I want to sell. Buy it. It's a gift, and you must acknowledge it. You can't just, wave it aside and just, when you see people, when you see greatness and you try to belittle it, my dear, honestly, I have a problem with you. Okay, real greatness, and you just belittle it and make it look like, you acknowledge it, you respect it. If it's easy, do it now, and you recognize that, you say, wow, this is good. This is, you're not worshiping it, but I mean, you're acknowledging it. It does not make you lesser of who you are, you see. And the truth of it is that what you honor, what you look after, you will have such when the time comes. Okay, what you do well, it will just, there's just the way it comes around. What goes around come around. The popular adage and the saying goes. So now waiting they happen be this, my people. Now waiting they happen. And the truth of the matter is, if we really want things to change, we got to go for the change. You don't sit down and wait for the change to come. It's not going to fall on your laps. It doesn't work that way. You have to work at it. You have to do something about it. Other than that, my dear, you are a real joke. It's called the joke of the century, by the way. It's called the joke of the century. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.